Now, the new Public Service Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria on Monday announced a proposal to introduce charges for all services offered at Huduma Centres across the country. Speaking during the takeover of the State Department of Public Service, Kuria explained the fee would be used to run the centres and ease the financial burden on the treasury.
Huduma Centres is another area that I want to keep a very close eye on. As you know, Huduma is a very popular facility for most Kenyans. I don't know, you are doing how many transactions?
50,000
per day. 60,000 transactions every day. And we're only talking about 58 transactions. So what we want to do, 52 centers. What we want to do, two things. One, we are also going to use our Huduma Centres and interest the private sector to trust us in service delivery, even in services which have got nothing to do with the government. Because clearly, if this is one area where the public sector is doing much better than even the private sector, and so why not offer our services even for the private sector? His Excellency the President has challenged us on the issue of sustainability, on the issue of not just depending on exchequer, and my first area of that endeavor is to ensure that Huduma Centres do not depend on money from the exchequer. We generate our own revenue. For so long, you've been enjoying this service without paying. Now there's no more free lunch. Yeah, you have to pay for it. We are going to introduce a fee for service, even for government services, for private sector services, to support our national e-commerce, because Huduma Center can really be the backbone of our national e-commerce initiatives.
Kuria's communication officer Josiah Murigu explained that the proposal was still in the early stages. He added that it will go through public participation and be presented in Parliament before it's implemented. He also pointed out that they have not settled on the amount as of yet, and that this was one of the many changes they wanted to introduce as a way of improving that ministry. Kuria also explained that he will work with the government to increase the number of services offered to Kenyans by partnering with the private sector. He added that President William Ruto had tasked his cabinet to work towards sustainability and reduce the reliance on the exchequer. Some of the services offered at Huduma Centres include NHIF registration, national ID application, student loan application, driver's license registration and renewal, and single business permit, among others. There are at least 52 Huduma Centres spread across the country, which were introduced by former President Uhuru Kenyatta as part of Vision 2030, and the government seeks to increase the number by ensuring that there's a Huduma Center at every point where there's a post office.
I want to have a discussion with the Postal Corporation of Kenya, and we have got around 893 post offices. What we are going to do is ensure that everywhere there's a post office, it's also a Huduma Center, because clearly Kenyans have shown that they have got faith and confidence in Huduma Centers.
So, what do you guys think? Comment down below, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.